Hey guys, my name is Fistoast and welcome back to the Swords of Ditto. As you can tell, I am a different person, and let me tell you why. I have been playing a little bit recently, and I had recorded a video previous to this one where I discovered a couple things, so I figured, hey, instead of having a half-hour-long video where I just discover things, why not just give you the sum up and actually show some progress? Crazy, right? Progress in this channel, that's not normal. Yeesh, things are worse around here than I thought. But never fear, we'll change that. First things first, we need to get to the sword. Get the sword, so you can get the power of your precursor. Should be at the graveyard. Let's gloss over that and get going, yeah? Alright. So, this is the first thing that you should be aware of. Don't feel bad if you lose. Losing is a normal part of this game. It's the one thing that's gonna keep happening no matter what you do. And so, each time you do die, you have to get back to the graveyard. Oh hey, I found this cat area before. It seems he's got odds and ends. Not sure why. Let me... See that sword twinkling in the edges? Oh, okay, right, I'll take one. Inside that cave is some sort of a giant cat. I'm not sure what he does so far. Last time I found him, he said he had something, and then when I asked to see what he had, he said that he didn't actually have anything. So I think that's kind of a... Let's swing the grave and get out of here. I think that's kind of a later on kind of an ordeal. Like, you know, the further in the game you get, the more stuff he has available. Also, this is another thing that I wanted to show you. Hold on. Oh wow, I look good. Alright. Yeah, your appearance is randomized, so it changes every time. Which is neato, you know? I like it. Okay, that beautiful, just beautiful. Huh? Oh, sorry, I just saw my reflection. You look pretty good though. Well then, my sword, time for us to wrench Ditto from Mormo's wicked grasp. Fun words. I wanted to show you this. You don't lose anything from... After you die, you don't lose anything. You lose your money, but that's about it. Also, these coins are used... You can use these coins here at some sort of fountain, where if you find that fountain, you can actually exchange those coins for extra time. Choose your destination: home, town, graveyard. I'm gonna go to the town. As the first thing you want to do is go to the town. Not for any other reason than to just check out what they have. I don't know if things change that often, but from what little I know, I think they might. Okay, so yeah, that little 3 days could be more if you want to exchange the coins for time. Sticker shack. I have not gone into... Oh, stickers, that's right. Do I still have mine? Nope. Okay, so you do lose your stickers that you retrieved. I did not know that. That is good to know now. Alright, okay. Now, what else did I want to tell you? Hold on. Alright guys, this is the next place you should visit very often, right here. Here's the next place I wanted to show you. Right off the bat, they'll tell you to come here anyways, but in here, if you'll notice, there's upgrades. You know, like the bow you had from the first version of yourself, a deadly yo-yo, you know, bombs, odds and ends, that kind of stuff. And if you get enough money, you can buy them. I imagine that like any other item, you get to keep them. So those are like upgrades, you know, further down the road. What the heck is this doing here? I'm not sure what this is for, but I imagine it's probably important. Oh. Well, anyway, oh, I didn't know that was there. Okay, hold on, guys. Here we go. Maybe you need something else. I imagine it does something like works alongside another item out there. I'm not sure what it would do, in all honesty, but I imagine it would come in handy later on. Anyway, the next thing I wanted to tell you guys is that, first off, battling. You don't want to be too close, because the closer you are, you actually take damage if you touch the actual creature. So you don't want to do that. No, you wanna fight from a distance, like so. You want to use the combo sparsely, otherwise, if you use them on a enemy that doesn't get knocked back, it can in fact kill you, like quite a bit. So you want to take your time and make sure that whatever you are attacking does get the knockback effect, because if it doesn't, you're just gonna get yourself hurt. Now, speaking of hurt, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is that with the right trigger, you have access to food. Now, the food you get depends on the character, I imagine. Sometimes you get 2 things, sometimes you might only get 1. But food is important. For one, it's expensive, so make sure that you don't take too much damage right off the bat. And second off, it's the only way to actually heal, unless there's a healing item, in which is probably very expensive. You there! Don't you think it's a little dangerous to be playing outside with all these monsters around? Me? Well, I'm a rambler, aren't I? No monster is gonna get between me and my 10,000 steps. A horde of them, though, it's a different matter. Alright, man. I can pick up a bush? Okay, guys, I guess we're learning today. I didn't know I could do that. Another thing you guys want to keep in mind is that every time you die, the dungeon, which is the one thing you want to find as quickly as possible, because, you know, time limit and everything, will be a level above the level you currently are when you start the sequence, the new loop. So first thing you want to do is level up as quickly as possible and get all the money that you can. Now, by previous experience, painful as it may have been, I can tell you that even if you are the level that is required to get inside, don't go inside the dungeon right away. I mean, if you want to, that's fine. However, keep this in mind. The creature, the boss of the dungeon in which you go in, will be 2 levels above the level requirement to get inside. So the one thing you want to do is either get the best items you can right off the bat, or level up twice after achieving the level that you require in order to get inside the dungeon, which is what I'll be attempting to do in a timely fashion right now. Hopefully a timely fashion, otherwise this is going to take forever. Oh, money bags. Money bags! I'm not sure how much money bags give you. I imagine it's slightly more than the gold coins. I believe give you 2. Normal silver coins give you 1. Money bags, I'm not sure. I never actually bothered keeping an eye on it. Ah! There we go. I've never been poisoned, so I'm not sure what its effects are, but I imagine they're deadly. Which is exactly why I don't want to make sure and find out. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I want to give you as much insight into this game as I possibly can, but taking a hit for the team, it's not a very attractive idea, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, guys, I think we found a hiker. Scarlet. You know, my grandfather was always going on about how beautiful Ditto was. It was him that encouraged me to be a rambler, you know. But now, Mormo's evil is tainting even that. Can't even stand atop a hill and admire the view these days without it being spoiled by background chorus of zombie moans. I can see how that would ruin it. If an enemy is glowing red, probably something I should have noticed before, it means that it can explode. So be careful with those. Honk honk, toy dungeon klaxon. What? Saying klaxon after saying... What? Saying klaxon after everything was so last century. Well, how am I supposed to know that? Do you have any idea how old I am? I don't know. Well, as you can see, that's level 4. you need to be level 4 to get inside. Creatures with a crown on top of their heads give, I believe, more money and more experience. So if you see one of those, you definitely want to go for them. However, keep in mind that if there are other enemies around, other mobs, the crown will float off of their head once they die and move on to the next one. Little heads up, if you want to fight the stones, you have to get up close to them and let them jump. As soon as they jump though, you have to run. You have to dodge right away. Otherwise they will squish you. Alright guys, little zombie survival tip. Zombies are not very dangerous, however, they're not because their attacks are weak, it's because their attacks are really easy to dodge. What you want to do is go around them. As you can see, their attack is close range. They throw up on you. So you want to go up to them, activate their attack, and then just go around them, attack when they're not looking at you. While they're attacking, in other words. Now, as far as eagles go, just dodge them once and then follow it up with just a flurry of attacks, and you should be fine. Emphasis on should be. As you can see, they still have a chance of actually hitting you. Alright guys, little issue I just noticed. As far as my previous pointer of leveling up twice goes, I don't think that's going to be possible just because of the time limit. With any luck, you'll be able to level up once, I believe. And that's with a lot of luck. I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, right now it's probably only because of the weapons I have, you know. So, you want to be careful. Oh, there's a bag. I can actually measure how good it is. Oh, no you don't. Okay, so yeah. Some of the monsters do have healing abilities, so you want to take those guys out or they're going to do a lot of bad for you. And you want to be careful. If your health goes too low, run. Don't be brave. Don't think you're going to get them. Just run. You die once, everything is gone. All your money, I imagine all your experience as well. Don't be too afraid though. I mean, you get to keep all your items. You get to keep most of your stuff, just not menial stuff like stickers, money, stuff like that. You know, it's the usual. It's not exactly what you'd call permadeath. Dying isn't without its issues. The little exclamation point doesn't mean that you can't kill them. It just means that if you get hit by them, it'll more than likely do a lot of damage. Yes, you can kill them just by slowly taking down their health. But unlike you, they will obliterate your health within a very few amount of hits. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'll even be able to level up. This is bad. Little heads up. In towns and places, special areas. Alright guys, it looks like I can afford the bow. Now, okay guys, so I've discovered something handy. If defeating a slime is what you want to do, you're going to want to use fire on them. That is the only way you're going to get through that. Alright guys, so yeah, defeating a slime is actually really easy. All you have to do is just step around them, hit them with a torch once or twice. It's actually pretty simple. And the torch you get for free, so it's not too much of an issue. Well guys, it seems my game crashed. So, unfortunate, however, at the very least I got to keep that much footage. I will hope that I got to keep my progress. I highly doubt it. I only got the bow, so it doesn't really matter. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Link to the game down in the description below. And as always, hope you guys have had a fantastic day. Until next time. See you guys.